Good morning, Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is to go on and give you your July's reading here, and I've decided to go on and use my Gypsy reading cards as illustrated and shuffled here, as well as a few other oracle cards to just give you a bit more added advice, into your situation here. Okay? Now, so the objective of these cards here is that you have this almost just as if it's a puzzle. So there are only 25 cards to be shuffled, and what you have to do is to connect pictures here, and depending on the orientation or the direction of the picture, it has four different various positions that it can fall in. That would determine the interpretation here. Okay, so I'm going to cover romance as well as other areas here, and if it resonates with you guys as we go through it, please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. Okay, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now here. Okay, so let's see what we have in terms of pictures. Okay, we have the moon here. So ladies and gentlemen, with the moon, that falls in the first position, and with the moon is all about peace, ladies and gentlemen, and our emotions. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that although your life might have been a bit uneventful, I feel that you're going to have happiness nevertheless here, ladies and gentlemen. And this symbol is encouraging you to really appreciate what you've attained and just be happy. And stop praying for things that you don't have or comparing yourselves to others, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And then we have the fox here. Okay? So with the fox, ladies and gentlemen, that also shows up in position one. And as you would imagine, this card is all about deception and deceit here. And possibly that someone is cunningly deceiving you. This person I feel that is around you appears to be very sly. I'm getting for some of you they may be a bit shorter. Okay? They appear to be very street smart. They display a Machiavellianistic type attitude or approach to living, okay? But indeed, someone is in fact seriously cheating here, or cheating is going on, okay? And for some of you, if you are finding yourselves involved in some type of a sale or a transaction between now and next month, you might want to check the fine print here because someone could be deceiving you in that way as well here. And I'm feeling that this person is intentionally, it looks like they're intentionally trying to hurt you, and they appear to have an agenda with you here. So you might want to guard your resources also, ladies and gentlemen, when you're kind of seeing that card there. Okay? And then you have the demon here. Okay? And that falls in the second position here. So with the demon, it's all about our negative thoughts, our negative thinking here. You know, having the proclivity to kind of yield to the temptation of kind of taking, vengeance on someone for something that they may have done to you. And this card is telling you that if you do try to take action or vengeance against someone who has hurt you, you're going to only increase problems here. Because it almost kind of reminds us of, the biblical verse that usually tells us to kind of, turn the other cheek here, you know? I'm also feeling too that again, many of you might want to kind of leap out at someone again due to the fact that they've done something to you. And this symbol is really urging you to kind of put things behind you, ladies and gentlemen, and try to act cordial to that person. And then your next symbol here you have, ladies and gentlemen, the heron there. Okay, and that falls in the first position. So this card is all about, or symbol is all about new beginnings and change. And for many of you, it also can indicate a change in resonance. It's to be expected here, for next month for some of you. And it is a good time, it seems, for you to move. But again, try to read the fine print before you kind of seal any deal. Okay? And I'm feeling that problems, despite how you may be feeling, they're going to be, in fact, ironed out here that I'm kind of getting here. Okay? So now let's look and see exactly what your your last card here is indicating to us here. Okay? So you have the road there, ladies and gentlemen. So with the road, that's always about a path in life, you know? And it's a happy path or road. So it looks like that many of you might be thinking that you're not on the right path in life, but this card, this symbol is assuring you that you are, you know? And again, someone or some of you might even travel, I'm kind of getting, okay? And then you have the dagger there, okay? So that shows that hidden assaults are in fact around you here. But despite the fact that people may be out to kind of hurt you in some way, this symbol is saying that, particularly in this first position, that you're going to be protected in time. You know, for someone that's really kind of trying to kind of bring you down or trying to hurt your reputation. And ladies and gentlemen, this could manifest and work as well too. Someone could be trying to hurt your reputation to try to steal your job and etc. You know. And then you have the book here. Ladies and gentlemen, the book is all about secret or secret news that might be coming your way here, you know? And it's all about a communication of some sort of a secret here. And it shows that this secret is going to benefit you in some way. And it could be conclude something that is involving, you know, your job or something. Or it could be someone just trying to help you, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, move forward here. And then you have the star, which is also a very positive card here. So this shows that destiny really is in fact influencing your life. And, you know, the star is kind of guiding you, you know, to your goal. So this card is telling you to continue on with your ambitions here because you are going to achieve what it is that you're after. Okay. So now I just want to get into these oracle cards, the witch's oracle, just to give you a bit more part and advice into your situation for, you know, between now and next month here. Now you have the Eye of Horus here as the bottom card here. So with that card, it's all about, you know, power and protection. And what it's suggesting is that perhaps that many of you overlook things, and this card is kind of asking you to kind of tune in more and pour yourself out of a stalemated type situation that you're kind of finding in which you're finding yourself. Okay? So let's look at you at this time. We have the magical candles there. So, of course, we know what candles tend to do. They absorb and they release energy, correct? So, this card is telling you that it's time to really focus on what you want. And just as you do when there are birthday parties here, you have these three candles. Blow out the candles, ladies and gentlemen, and use the fire to inspire. Make your wish and what you will want to materialize into your life here. Okay? So let's look at potential challenges that may crop up between now and next month. We have the Banshee. Okay? So with uh, the Banshee comes from Irish mythology, you know? And it's all about, you know, a female spirit, you know? And what you will find with this banshee is that usually you don't see them as much, but you hear their voices wailing, you know? So this card says, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm kind of feeling a problem is definitely is going to arise in your situation. And we see what that problem appears to be. It seems to be that someone is cheating, either you or someone around you, but it seems that you're being cunningly deceived in some way. But I feel that with this obstacle arising in your situation, you might find it challenging to resolve it, you know? But you have to understand that the problem is certainly is not going to go away of its own accord here. You're going to have to alter your stance. And I feel that many of you really know what you need to do. So it's time to do it, right? And to use your intuition and trust that this is being echoed throughout your entire reading. Okay? So let's look at potential opportunities that may present themselves or available to you. We have the witch. And we know that the witch is a very powerful symbol here. You know, people used to go to witches just to get advice, you know, back in the past. So it seems that you didn't you it seems that you didn't doubt yourself as you are now feeling. And many of you should kind of trust your intuitions really once again to kind of resolve your problems here that I'm seeing. occurring here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on and look at your past associated with the situation here. We have the familiar. Okay. So with the familiar, we all understand that that's a companion of a witch. And this card is kind of saying that perhaps in the past you kind of shielded yourself or you hid yourself and you didn't really reveal what it is that you really want. Perhaps in the way of a relationship, you just let things just happen, I'm feeling. You know? You didn't really kind of reveal your truth, you know? And I feel that for many of you, this became very burdensome to you. I'm kind of getting. So let's move right ahead and look where you are in terms of where you are in your present situation here. We have the aftermath. Okay, so the aftermath is a tool that witches use, ladies and gentlemen. And it's similar to what I use in my readings, this wand here. So this card is kind of saying for you as being in the present that you might be viewing the situation from a win-lose situation or a lose-lose type situation, a one-sided type vantage point I'm feeling. And you're maybe only just really seeing what many of you just want to see, not what reality is. Okay? So let's move forward and see what the future has to offer you. We have the skull. So with the skull, that's all about death as well as mortality. It's all about carpe diem, seizing the day, as it were, the Latin phrase. Okay? So this card says that many of you will certainly intellectualize things so much so that you're going to constantly keep overlooking things and possibly you're going to be taking things for granted. This card is kind of asking you to really just simply try to learn how to manage your time wisely, or just try to learn how to just really enjoy the simple pleasures in life here. So, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. I look forward to hearing your comments. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and if you need a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown, BROWNE, at WATconsultinginc.net. I will be providing that or showing that information in the description box. Okay, I look forward to hearing your comments, and once again, enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.